Free fall. you guys. Welcome in. I made it on. All right. Let's turn this thing on and get this party going. Wow. Welcome back, you guys, to part 2. So welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. So, wait, hold on. Let me put my, hold on. My dog wants to be with me. Here you go. There you go. That's how you know spirit is good. All right. Welcome, welcome. If you guys would see what's to my right, it's a big black ball. It's a big magic ball. I'm going to send you a photo maybe. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to send you a picture of what my desk looks like. Because a lot of you guys really maybe don't know all the things that I use when I need to plug into spirit. And one of them is, let me show you, is this. And there's a lot going on out there, you guys, with SUMMERWELLS case. Really pay attention. This is what my desk looks like right now. There you are. There's chat. And there's my, it's a very large black ball. And I have my candle. And I'm talking to you guys right there. Thank you for those thumbs up. It's interesting. Something must be going on with the algorithm, because I know that there's more people that are viewing my videos than it says, because I know that there are more people there. Let's say it says 25 people are watching, and then it will say like 10 people viewed, right? So I really don't pay attention to that. And there's a reason. There's a reason for it. Thumbs down. Change the fucking channel, dude. I mean, really? You 5 years old? We call those people bullies. And you're the one who's making the world go round. So, bye-bye. SUMMERWELLS. There's a lot of conversation. Yeah, how cool is this? That's what I'm looking at. Looking at that. And you know that I'm hitting, I mean, here's the thing. It's not that you know I am. Anyone that takes the time to go into someone's channel, or even when they take the time to go to the other channels that are discussing things that they don't want them discussing, it's like people don't have a purpose, and they think that their purpose is to go to people's channels and be a troll. It's really a waste of a human life, because there's so many better things you could be doing, other than doing something negative. could be doing something positive. Summer Moon Wells case, I think that I know that I'm right on. I know that the information that I've been giving recently, yeah, Summer looks different in the picture that has her in the red dress. She looks different in the main photos that they want us to look at in particular outfits. And my intuition tells me it's because those are the different summers. Like, they're not all the same person. Like, they're not all one summer. There's many different children that look like her, but they're not the same Summer that we know of. And that's the problem. And that's what people don't want us discussing, right? So today is going to be very very much, it's going to be a lot of channeling, because I don't really have the words that I'm going to be speaking over these photos. That's why I set my office up the way I did tonight. I need to plug in and just speak it. I do see some other channels trying to do some really dumbass, stupid shit. And I see right through you guys. I'm not going to say what channel it is, but it's a bunch of crack of shit. And I'm not sure why people are even watching you. Because your channel gives me information that tells the truth behind Summer Moon Wells case. And you can't pretend to be someone who is plugged into spirit. If you're going to pretend that you're plugged into spirit, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for a lot of trouble. So if you're going to go on live and use a person as a vehicle to make money by using the voice of God and by the voice of spirit, you're dealing with the devil. Yeah, something's definitely happening. I believe that. I know it. I know it is, because I know when people are watching and when they aren't watching. But there's channels out there, a couple of them, that are getting views, and you have to understand, you guys, there's some channels that get them because it's for the wrong reasons. And if someone's going to be coming on board at this moment in time and pretend to be something that they're not, and you know who I'm speaking to. I'm speaking to you, lady. You start going down that rabbit hole and you're lying and you are playing around with real fucking shit. It's no joke. It's no joke. I could give you a reading for your future if you keep doing that. And it doesn't look good. So stop it. You look like an idiot. You sound like an idiot. And you are messing with the wrong energy. So really, stop it. Because what you're going to get in return for doing what you're doing is going to hurt. it's gonna hurt. So you keep doing that, and I promise you, you're gonna piss off those spirits, because they're the ones that you're speaking about. You're speaking about the spirits that are in the world of spirit. They know who are fakes, and they know who are not fakes. You're a fake. And I highly suggest to stop it. It doesn't serve you well, and it doesn't serve the Summer Moon Wells missing children. It doesn't serve them. All you're going to do is stir the pot. So just imagine a pot, and it's foaming, it's stirring. The more you try to go into that, the bigger the tornado you're going to create for yourself. Because it's not the world that you belong in. And you know it. You know it. You're uncomfortable with it. You stutter. You don't speak it. It's really obvious. So I'm telling you from the spirit world, I'm telling you that you need to stop doing that, or it's going to be harmful. You need to hear me clearly when I say that. It's not appealing. It's not correct. You're using the children, and you're using the children's spirit to make money, get clicks, and get views. It is going to bite you in the ass. You are going to know so when it bites you in the ass, because you're the one who's going to experience it. We won't. So stay the fuck away from it. It's no joke. It's nothing to take and joke around with and pretend that you see and hear things, and it's not a joke. It's not a game. Messing in the wrong field. So get the fuck out. That's my message in opening up today, because there's a lot of strong spirit here, and they're not very happy. They're here to give me messages, but obviously one of those messages is to tell you to mind your own business and stop using the children. They're sick and tired of it. You know, there are real people like me that feel it. There's annoyance. It takes over the body. It's frustrating. I'll never turn your channel on again. It's not your channel. It's, you know whose channel is. It's his. I was forced to. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, are you joking? I don't understand. And I got my answers. And these are my answers. But obviously, everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. That's it. These summer moon wells and the information that is being given through Don Wells and Candace Wells and Benny and Molly, and those are real, and that's real information underneath their words and visions. It's telling the story. You don't need to go to a fucking bridge to go get a fake story. It's fake. It's a bunch of crock of shit is what it is. It's a joke. When Spirit has something to say, you hear it no matter where you are. You see it no matter where you are. You don't go somewhere and be like, oh my God, I feel that we should take a left. Really? And even when the words come out, it's a lie. So I try my best to take the images that I'm shown and give you the story behind it. And I'm starting with this image because this is the image that is created within every case that I follow here. Those are the critters. Follow the critters. Follow the water. Follow the pipes. So when I see someone fake doing something that I know they know the answer, so my intuition tells me these people, they know the answer. They know the story because I have been following them. Not them, him. And because you brought Spirit in, what has happened is it's speaking to me and telling me what you guys are up to. And it's telling me what's going on within the quiet sheets of the household. It tells me what is being whispered to each other. Because the Spirit hears the whisper, I get the whisper, and I get the information when needed. You can't just go on and try and show information that I know was gotten before you even went there or went there. It so blows my mind that someone has the audacity to even do that. I'm not going to give names who this is because it doesn't matter. The people that I'm talking about know who they are. That's all that matters. I'm speaking because it has to come out. This has been annoying the shit out of me all day. So I have to just speak it so the people that I'm talking about know that the Spirit knows what they're doing. And I'm supposed to say, get out of the lane. You're not in the right lane. It's not your lane to be in. And you're going to really fuck yourself up if you keep doing what you're doing. That's why. Wait 1 second. So stay in your lane. You guys already look like assholes. You look like an idiot. You look scared as can be. You look terrified. As if someone's making you do what you're doing and you don't really want to do it. But let me tell you something. Don't do it anymore. That's the point of my conversation here in the beginning. So I'm spending so much time on it because I'm here to tell you that it's busted up. No one in the YouTube, no one has to bust you up. No one. It's just the spirit needs to know, and they know. And you're messing in the wrong division. Oh, I'm looking right at this black ball. This black ball. Right here. Tells me what I need to know. And let me tell you something. You need to get the fuck out. No matter who is trying to keep you there and do what you're doing, stop it. You're going to explode. It's not appreciated. And it's a bunch of lies. And you can't do that to the children of Summer Moon Wells. You can't do it. They will stop you. Because I'm here to help them. They have already united and they're strong enough, but I'm here to help them. And by me speaking, helps them. I'm speaking the words as if they were speaking it. Get out of their lane. Basically, stay the fuck away. And they're serious. Now I will go into my presentation, which is part 2. And the part 2 is going to bring in part 1 and continue. Because this part 1 and part 2 are about the same people. So if you have not seen part 1, highly suggest you watch it. Part 1 went over this. Part 1 showed you how Kylie Rodney's case, Summer Moon Wells' case, are all the same. These videos I showed are shorts. These short videos bled into information that helps tell the story. I'm never speaking about the particular people whose channels they are. This here shows a face that looks like the person behind these crimes. I showed how he is in here in his white hoodie. And I brought in more of his information, which is here, to show you how you could lift up the photo to the left and cookie cut it over to the photo on the right. Now, the photo to the left is not from the photo, is not from the video that bleeds into the Prosser party. This photo is just from another one of this guy's video that was taken and filmed on June 14th, 2021. I'm showing how this situation is this situation. How what you're looking at is the same situation. So So I continued through this, showing you pieces that match. I went through all this, blah, blah, blah. I looked back at Molly Golightly's video, and it did say Big Al. Some of you guys are telling me that it said hell. Go back to hell. Oh no. Big Al is a big deal. This is a big deal that this is being shown here. So that is, to me, obviously everyone's going to have their different opinion, what Molly Golightly said in that video. This continues. And it continues to show me information that matches the situation of where these kids go. I discussed how there's always water plumbing with water. There's the purple area, and how this is down under, and how this all matches. This room. You could watch the video to get more of this information, but just so you guys have a little recap, I talked about those windows. Those windows are reflective within the window. So if you're looking at the right, that is exactly what they do with these children's rooms. It's reflective, just like I show you in SUMMERWELLS' case. It's not like that is a window. This is how they show it in every video that I show you guys. That is within that window. It's like you're looking in a mirror. But notice the fresh white paint, always with the maroon. And that's the information that just continues to tell the story. Over, Big Al, and over. This here I decided to start with because it's summer moon, right? My information, I wouldn't have this information like this if it wasn't for her. This photo here, if anyone who's new or doesn't remember, the photo here of Summer came from her parents did a birthday video. And that birthday video happened to have all the children that have been touched, I believe, by this evil. They had many children's faces on pieces of paper just like this, and their names written as if a child wrote it. This is something that was placed by her parents in the video. This situation here, to me, is all we need to see. Her arm isn't real. And the fishy, see the arm? The fishy are the critters that were placed on her swing. That is her swing. That's from a video of the Wells backyard. Molly Golightly. I need to show this before I go into this presentation. This photo here, you guys, is her laying in a bed. And behind her speaks the story of these children. Now, Molly Golightly also speaks about Big Al. If I were the authorities, I would take 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 = 2. This is 1 + 1 = 2 to me. Big Al is a big deal. Big Al is written right in the red area. We have the doorway. It's in a wood frame. I'm not quite sure what else they would need to see. Everything that you see in this photo comes from the video. See that little teeny bright light? That's a victim. Now, I know that you're not going to see it. I know that because I know how this shit's done. I know what I'm looking at. I see what I'm looking at. I see that this is entranceway. I see it. This video here is what I'm bringing into part 2. Part 2 is going to bring in the people that I truly see matches the people in part 1. Part 1 talks about this guy. I believe that these are the same people. I'm going to show you. The person you're looking at is when Benny started talking about this dude. Benny did. Well, thank you, Benny. Because this is the video, Faith, that I'm using today. I see the he ad. What's the he ad? What's the he ad? Well, you've got Toys R Us. You've got a dentist underneath him. This is all from Benny's video. Now, we don't know who Benny is. We don't know any of this, but what I am telling you is today I'm bringing these faces together. The face to the left comes from the guy in the video from yesterday. Now, you guys are going to get confused because the faces look so identical. Those two faces that you see here I'm going to match up. I already know that all the different Benny faces, I already know that there's a Benny in there that is part of this. And I already know that this dude that he introduced us to, someone in there is part of it as well. What I'm saying is all of these faces all match. They match to this. And they match to this guy who's even from another channel. And this is what I'm going over. I am telling you that these are all the same guys. Somewhere, yes, Down syndrome kid in her room. Yeah. In Molly's videos, I only see Down syndrome children. That's what I see. These two guys, there's a connection. There's a connection here. Like my hands, when I'm saying that, I'm like, my fingers are going together like I'm picking up, you know, when you put your fingers together to pick up like sand or something. My fingers are going together like that. I don't know why. Like, you know when you say to someone, yep, 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 like they're yapping. There's a hand signal that I'm doing. Maybe it's something meaningful to them. But this video is where I saw many different Bennies. Many. So we don't know who's who. But what I do know is this guy that's in the other video that I'm showing matches Benny's guy. This is Benny's guy. These faces are the same. These are the same, and I am putting it out there. Dumb and Dumber. Muffin. The one to the left is from the video I'm showing you today. The one to the right is from Benny's friend, Faith. Yes, a lot of these faces, there's faces within the face, right? So I could be looking at these two faces and let's say that they're deep faked. The personality and the feeling of the person within these photos is who I'm talking about. So I don't know what their faces actually look like. I feel as if these are the same person. They look the same on this layer. Doesn't mean that they look the same underneath. What I'm saying is they spiritually feel like they're the same. These guys. So the one to the left, from a whole different video. One to the right is Benny's friend. This is what they do. See how these are all layered and there's lots of different faces under there, right? A lot is going on. Somewhere beneath these faces holds the truth. Molly Golightly has the truth. Whoever this is a constant. That's what I just got, is a constant. What you see to the left is who's under that person. I feel the energy here. I feel the personality. Laughing. Laughing. Person to the right is in a lot of pain. The person to the right is in a lot of pain. This is the video I'm talking about. Now, one of my subscribers, you know who you are? Thank you a million times over for introducing me to this person's channel. I went to the channel thinking it was her of importance. It's not. It's him. It's him. These videos hold a significant amount of information that tells the SUMMERWELLS missing children story. This could be anyone that we follow that goes in the fake car. These are all fake cars showing shit. So whoever channel this is, I did report you because there's pornography on it. That was an easy one. This to me is the same person. In Faith's video, it shows what happens to these victims, right? It shows very quickly, and many times you wouldn't even notice it unless you stop the video. The face all the way to the right, that face right here, at the end of the day, when they figure out who is who's the fake one and who isn't, who looks like what do they look like? Let me show you something. This person here covered its nose up, right? This person and the person with the brown eye right here. The heck, wait. Push this in. Second. Okay. This guy here. This guy. This guy. These are the same people, but that is who's hiding in the corners. Him. The reason I bring it up is because Molly matches that person. So there's someone under Molly, understand? This is Molly, that holds the same energy as these guys. So when I'm looking here at Molly, I feel energy, right? And the energy speaks, and the photos speak, and I get this information that many times I don't know what to do with, right? So what I've learned to do is grab photos that match the story, so I have props. And my props help me tell the story, just like if someone were to use tarot cards, or like this black magic ball, or whatever anyone uses, Ouija board. These are my tarot cards, and it's telling me that this is the match. See, what's happening is the people that I'm honing in on it's getting smaller and smaller. The group's getting smaller and smaller, and it's staying the same. This is the girl's video that has all these faces. I did an intro to them yesterday. And anytime she's in a car, she's the only, I've never seen it so clearly. They're fake cars. And she shows a shitload of information. Now, notice what her face turned into on the right side. It's the same picture, but it's that photo that shows up. See? Heart, the man with the beard. Molly's video that I told you guys, I said when she went to Walmart, I said, this is the fake car. She's showing all the stuff. She's at the fake Walmart, and this is Molly's car. What I'm telling you is Molly's car is no different from many of these guys sitting in their car. It's the same thing. There's no difference. This is Molly's car. Right, look at the back seat. Look at this. This is, many times I say, oh, that's the same thing that was in Molly's car. You have seen that thing that's draped over the window. This here, you guys have probably heard me and seen me point it out. Maybe some of you have never seen it before. But this thing draped over the window and in the back seat of her car is these are trophies. Oops, why didn't it go? Edit, copy. Here. That's the machine. That's the window, and look what's draped out of the window. That's a part of the element. This is in her car, you guys. That can't be possible. But Molly's whole entire video of her at Walmart could be copied and pasted. Walmart. Right over these videos. This is what the caption said for that video. I called Walmart. I called 5 Walmart stores near me. None of them knew of the Candace by Wells being banned. Now, the photo in which she's using here, why is it that no one recognizes the fact that that's not Molly in that picture? This here is a real person of interest. Right here. You want to get the answers? Find out who this is. That's one of the men. That's the person of interest. That is. Super easy. If you pay attention, right, Molly, to the elements only. I'm looking it up. And recognize that there's information beneath the deep fake. These cases can be busted open. The words that they used in these, I kept it for the words. And then I kept it for the photos. Because the people that are doing this, that are using the internet and using YouTube to reinvent the story that they want to tell, someone like me sees right below it. Because you're telling the story. That's the equipment behind her. She has the heart on her shoulder, and that's not Molly. That's someone in those glasses that they wear. She has equipment on her neck. So the next time someone does stuff like this, I'm just saying pay attention. Pay attention to the details, because this here shows it. And they're talking about Molly and Bullhorn Betty. But if you look right at the elements that I've been teaching you guys, you're going to see that they're right here. Right on her neck. Her neck is covered in the metal. This shit's not that complicated, you guys. It's not that complicated because I pointed out. You guys see that? And look at her eye. It's covered in a patch or glasses. So I pegged that video. I'm like, holy shit, you guys. This is the story. I'm like, check the Walmarts. Like, this is the story. Like, it was, she is nowhere in a car. And the whole entire video matches a story like this girl's story. Same fake car. Look, this isn't even, this to me is the Down syndrome person. This to me is the victim. That's in the car, you guys. You got it? Like, that this person has a disability, and this is what Molly turns into, and this is exactly what she looks like in the video of her paste in her house. You see, I guess it's very interesting to me that, see, those are the hearts in the back seat of her car, right back here. It's interesting to me how the authorities don't say, like, that's not the same person. Like, that's not the same person that I just showed you. Here's the hearts. Here's the equipment. Here's the equipment. Trophies, that's the back room. And these are the hearts that are in the back seat. So, like, I don't care if you believe this shit or not. Why is it that all the hearts always look the same? And they're in the fake car with the same people I've been following for 2 years. Here she is. It shows in that small little photo that this car's doing the same thing. That's what it looks like in the small photo to the right. So here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that these guys that are also in, Benny's introduced us to this dude, that they're the same person. Same people that you see here is who you see here. The guy in the red here, Pete, is the same personality person as is in these, as in Benny's guy and the guy in the car. Oh, there's a lot in here. And it's think about it, Jay. It's this is a video that went nationwide for Kylie Rodney, right? Think about, why is it that no one sees this, or none of the authorities or FBI? They just have to rip this shit apart. They could rip it apart in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. This is him showing the same information as Molly Golightly in her fake car. Look at that fake car. You guys, that fake car doesn't even look like a car. And that's Molly all the way to the right, right? These are all the same messages. What you see to the right is what you see to the left. I mean, what you see to the left is what you see to the right, and vice versa, basically. And you know, I wanted to show you this. Remember I said yesterday that Sammy always had those lights, and I have like videos of her. This is the video. This is the photo I was looking for. Both of the top one and the bottom one are from Kylie, right? The one up the left-hand side is from Check It TV. That's the inside of his car. Well, that's not a car. That's in a room with a bed. And that's Sammy on the right side. So the situation that I just showed last night, what I'm showing you is it's a situation that I have been following. It's been the same. I showed you this last night, right? To me, it's no different than the room that this fake Molly's sitting in. You see, this room, what's going on here is what was going on in her fake kitchen. You can't tell me that, and Molly doesn't have a kitchen that looks like that. So when I took that photo and pulled it to the side of Molly's kitchen, the reason being is what I'm showing you here is this is what I saw. And that's why I'm like, this is the same thing. Because I see what's beneath the photo. And what's in this photo and this one is the same circumstance. It's like the torture chamber. This here, what he's sitting at that table, and what's going on in here, the whole entire room, all of this shit is the same. I'm going to zoom in to the same section in the same location as if it was a cookie cutter. And all these photos are made to be layered. So at any time, any of these cases will show this same information. You know what? I should brighten that up. What you see here, whoops. Okay, wait. Let me brighten Molly's up real fast. It's hard to see it. Okay. So this is Molly's, let's say, kitchen, right? All the way to the left, what I'm about to show you is the same thing as this. Okay. This here is this. You see, because when beneath these creator is information. And you can't, how many times can you put and repeat the same elements over and over and over in everyone's videos. I guess you could do it a lot because no one's really looking, but in Molly Golightly shows the white equipment in her house very clearly. It's coming out of her closet, you guys. Why? Because that's not a closet, that's one of the rooms. Just like that. Now this is important to look at. You see what's inside. They're showing, that's a blanket with an M. They're showing the movie within the blanket. So here's a prime example of them showing the true story. They're showing the victim. They're showing her story because who's going to catch this? The authorities could easily look at that and match up faces because it's not deep faked. This isn't deep faked. This is what's going on in these sacrifices. I mean, if I were the FBI agents, I'd be all over this. Look at the fingers. It's a baby with a baby. Like, really? That is what they're showing. Now, let me show you the other one. You're going to see things change. So it's not like someone could tell me there's a picture in there. This is a moving video hiding within the blanket. This photo changes like it's a movie. See? See how it changed? Wait, let me crop it so you could see it better. Wait. I'm going to crop it down. And this is what, as the movie moves forward, it moves and changes. Look at this. See on the bottom? Those are that child's trophies. Let me open it up a little more. Right here, this child is with the same things that I called Summer's little fish, Summer's little trophies. These little elements or whatever you want to call them. Let me brighten it up. So this is a victim. This victim is with its stuff of information. Those are little critters. Summer's critters. You wanted to come in here. Look like this. Crop it. Now remember, this was the first photo I started with. And I said each victim has these. And it's their critters. Summer always said she's with the fishies, with the fishies. What I mean by said that is I got those as spiritual messages that I repeat all the time. I repeat them because that's what it's saying. These are Summer's fishies. She's with the fishies. So somewhere she saw this. You see what's going on here? There's the heart. These are Summers. This is this child's. It's right there. So I'm not sure how, you know what? Anyone could put whatever they want to on YouTube. They could put anything they want to on social media. That's their problem, and you're able to do it. Where I'm having a hard time understanding, what I'm having a hard thing to understand is, how is it that I could spend 2 years showing the same elements within the same sacrificed murders with the same age children? Some of them are teens. Then you got Gabby Petito and you have Kylie Rodney telling all the same story with all the same YouTube creators as the cover-up. I don't understand how that's possible. There's Molly covering up as that, to me, is the victim, holding one of those plaster things. But as I'm showing you Benny with his friend and the other video, and they all match, I have to show you Molly because that's just what I have to do. I have to. Molly's information is incredible. It's just as incredible as Benny's. These doorways that this guy's walking out of and into, the video, he's walking through several doors behind doors. In the video, he is going down under in a hole in the ground. So when I look at this, I know spiritually that that's not the only door. Spiritually, I know that that's a fake door. That door that he's got his hand by is nothing. They're trying to tell us that they walk through these white doors, and there's more doors behind it, but what's important here is he's bashing through that white door. Got nothing to do with any of the information around it. Nothing. And these rooms continue. Now understand that the picture up in the left-hand corner is Molly's. That's Molly's. That old man's face that you're looking at, that's what I showed you yesterday in this guy's video. You cannot tell me that this is a coincidence that they both have white beards and that shit on their eyes. See, it's not that I'm going to 100 different people's channels to get this information. It's coming together where it's just on one hand. Now, this girl is not Faith. This is coming from her channel, right? Not Faith. that 40, and this that is what the guilty party looks like to me. It's like I'm changing the color. And he has the same thing on his eye as Molly had in the car. See? That is what Molly's showing beneath the video. That's what shows. The information that shows beneath her to me is the same information. Look at the rooms. Look at what's going on here. Oh, wow. I didn't notice this before. It's got Summer's critter. Holy shit. Here's the dog. That's in Molly's video. Right there. That's the equipment back there. There's the doors. But look at that. Boom. So these doors is what these rooms look like. It's becoming clearer and clearer. There's doors upon doors, a door, another door. There's cement, there's plaster, there's bricks. And the guy here isn't Faith. These are all like the same people to me. This is from that girl's video. And these are pictures and photos of same kind of stories I've been telling you about. You've got your, this here, I'm going to point it out. You've got your, here. Right, changing the color. Here. All you got to do, blow these photos up. And you really see what's going on here. Look at the dude. See, whoever's putting this stuff in there, they do have fun. They try to keep these little fun guys. This is a lizard. See, this is the maroon piece. But that guy has a mask on his face. So this is what's showing as he's on the train. They go in the train and out of the car. Here he is in the car. That is a main element. And this this element here is a slam dunker, because these only go on to people of super importance. Benny had one like this. These are Benny had one. I showed it in my other presentation. Adventures with Purpose. The Fisherman. Like those guys, this element here showed for them as well. Now, I shouldn't say that. I should say showed to me as well. This here is what's on his shoulder. This here, you guys, spiritually tells me that these are important people. Exactly, Rumple. Queen bees. They're queen bees. Because this here, Benny has one. Look at that. I think that's a horse's head. Let me see if I have another horse. Yeah, I think that's a horse's head. Looking to see if I save the picture I want under a name. No. Wait. You know, now not to say, you know, this is Candace and this is Benny. We don't know who they are, right? But I don't believe that this was ever Candace. Let me first show you the whole thing. Let me show you exactly what I'm talking about before I put this up. This here, talking about stuff around the neck. You know, I always say I follow Benny, you know, his channel. This here would be like a typical thing that would speak to me. And this is why I kept stuff like this. Because I'm like, where the hell is that chick? And I'm like, that's the side that's telling the story. That's the side that's telling me that whoever goes on panel on the other side of the channels that I watch is the person that's going to give me more information. This was Candace on one of Benny's shows. You could see that she's not where she says she is, because to me she's underground. She has shit on her neck, and that's what I see. I'm like, here we go again, because anytime he seems to talk to someone, they're in a shitty situation. So I look at this part. And that's what speaks. This shows up on the queen bees. So this dude shows video from the car and from the train. Anytime anyone shows their phone the way he is, I receive amazing stuff. Let's see what page this is. 44. Here, it just continues. Like, it's the whole video he's showing the phone, right? But let me show you this up close. What should I do first? First thing I'm going to do is show you what the fake shit looks like. This here, this is, wait, contrast. So he says he's in the train. First thing I see are the elements. As if there's no train and it's just the same room and it's SUMMERWELLS Missing Children's Cases, and I go and I see this shit in the windows, which is a matching element for all the cases, right? Like, oh my God, how is it that no one else really has learned about elements? I mean, I'm talking about the law enforcement, right? Because it's like free Elements 101. I'm zooming into his face to show you what you should do. Here. He plays with the same caricatures as anyone I follow in the SUMMERWELLS case. So now his duck, he has a hat on its head, like him. But he has something sticking out of his mouth. See the duck there? This is what shows up. And you guys know this is the shit that shows up. I showed you this in the Watts case, in Lori Vallow's kids. Lori Vallow's videos have a ton of this stuff. See? He's right there, and there's the duck. This looks like a fish. So they represent, if I were to look at this, I'm okay. I'm going back again to the first photo. Now I'm getting why I put this photo here. See, this is how it works. So now I hear the whole story. And when I put photos together, I tell you, I don't know what I'm going to say when I get to the page, because I'm like, I don't even know why I put this photo in here. Like, well, we're just going to start out with this, because I said it reminds me of summer and it gets my energy going, right? My juices flowing. What it does is it's aligned for me, right? So let's say someone says, oh, you're going to do a lecture and I'm going to organize your papers, and just follow the papers. That's what I do here. So as I look at this, what I hear is, this is why I put this stuff up front, to tell you that these are me. These are Summer. So if we want to know where she is or who she's with, these little characters are going to tell you who the person is. These are Summers. These are Summers. And these are someone else's. See? I tell the story. And this is Faith in Benny's video, right? That is this guy from the girls' video. Even his jacket, actually, come to think of it, this jacket, is like the same jacket in the video from yesterday, the presentation from yesterday. It was a color like this, neon green and black, right? Let me see. It's right there. Let me open this up. Wow, they have a lot in common. This is, nope. I'm closing it. So this is faith. And I show stuff like this. First of all, he's matching this dude. Okay. So perfectly. So perfectly. Let me get a picture of that again. Copy and paste it up here. Okay. Right here. The guy in the phone. Right here. Copy. Okay. So this is faith. This is the other guy. Okay? When they show a reflection in the window or they show a reflection in a mirror, when I'm supposed to grab it is because it's telling me, look, how could you have a reflection that is different from the story that's being reflected? So like they don't match. I know they're not going to match because it tells the victim's story that's on the other side of the window. See? This is over there. It's evidence that someone is putting other things in a freaking video. I mean, because you can't have that. Here. Interesting. Here he is. I'm looking. Look, a lot of different things pop up. So here's this dude whose face changes. What's going on here, they're not in a train. Okay, that's for starters. I keep forgetting to tell you guys this is like what's underneath it. So what's happening here, read that, is how Benny's videos do it. You guys seeing this? Watch. Remember how I say they layer and layer and layer? This, wow. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? That's the victim. And even though there's a phone in front of him, that's the fucking victim. See, this is the setup. Oh my God. See how it's layered? But look at the top layer. All right, I'm going to crop this in. This here, you guys, I think I may have to put this in PicMonkey real fast and get rid of the layers. So pretend there's no phone on his head. Take away the phone. Take away the phone, and that's the victim. It's body and head. Take away the phone. Let me open up PicMonkey if it will open. I'm gonna see if I could plop it in and remove that layer. So I'm gonna have halls. My throat gets so sore when I'm doing this. Okay. Computer. Hilarious. All right, I have to take a screenshot. I'm looking for the photo. I'm like, where is it? Okay. What's the white thing beside him? That's the machine. Watch that photo. See what happens. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can remove the phone. Okay. Remove background. Nope. How about oh, let me try this. I want to try to make it easier for you guys to see. Okay, so, because I don't know if you guys see that. Markup. I'm going to try to remove some of the phone and see if it helps. Okay. All right. Removing the phone. Okay. Removing the phone, and maybe what I'll do is color over the phone. Let's make it. Okay. Getting rid of the phone. I'm so bad with this. Lasso. Okay. This would be like his head. You guys are going to laugh. Okay. It's not funny, but... So, this is a perfect example of how they do the layers. Yeah, this is clear, and I'll tell you why this is very clear, because they're showing the 3 layers without covering anything up here. This is the person. This is a full person. See, that's a full person. And what's beneath it, what you're seeing, is the machine. But then see how you see the phone again? But it's not the same phone. Like, this is what I mean about... So this gives me a good opportunity to show you guys that this is what I mean by fake phones. The phones are used as part of the deep fake. So the person down here has a fake phone, but this is the victim down here. This is the victim. You guys understand where I'm showing you a victim that is got his fucking head and his eye in that thing? They're videotaping it. They're videotaping it. Like, this is stuff that if I were the FBI, I'd be like all over this, like fly on shit. Like, I would break this shit open. Look at that. It's showing someone being sacrificed. And this is a perfect example of the layers. See the thing, the suction over its face? They're showing it. This video is the one that I said is showing porn and she's naked. This is how they do the deep fake. The photo on the top, remember I said? So here, the photo on the top is used as the deep fake. That's the one we see. So this is a great opportunity for me to go over this. The one on the top that looks like he's in a fishbowl, even though these are all one, it's like he's holding a little child, right? It's all one. That's the top layer, and that's what I mean by he's used as the deep fake. The very lower level, the lower layer, or they're on different levels, I know that, is what they're covering up to the best of their ability, because this is what goes on the dark web. And it's the bottom layer that is shown in the deep dark web, right? This, because this is down here. That's what's been covered up. And you know how many stations that I show you that they use this as a phone, and it's a clear. Remember I said when I say my elements, I don't know the sizes. I know nothing. I always say it could be as big as a match car, or the car is actually could be a normal sized car, and it also could be a little match car when I talk about the cars. This here, what you're looking at is a clear box with the maroon out with the maroon trims. You're looking into what Benny and Jody Stu Brown show, that you're looking through plexiglass, but it's really small. It's like the same thing as the plexiglass. Remember when we looked through they took a picture of Summer in the plexiglass when she's in the car? That's what it looked like, because the photo made it look like they were taking a photo of a photo from the phone. A photo that's on the phone. It's exactly what it looked like. That's crazy. Look at. And then there's another face in the face. So see what's happening? As I actually almost missed this. Here, what's in the lowest layer, it's the layer all the way on the bottom, which shows in the phones. Let me see if I could sharpen it a little so you can see the picture. Yeah, a little bit. So this head is what's down there. And that head is sticking out of a hole. Kind of like what when I remember I gave you guys a vision that I had. I wrote it down in my book, actually, that these heads were coming out of a triangular pipe, and the head was at the end, and then they were surrounded by cement. That's like a vision that I had. To me, this is what I'm looking at. But these things were then placed in the basement up by the pipes, as if they were pipes. Oh wow, you hear what I just said? Up by the pipes, as if they were pipes. What if that was a message? What if it was that easy? That they are in the pipes. They're in the pipes. They're making something. So The pipes are used. The pipes, they're in the pipes. They use the pipes, you guys. As if muffin top, here it comes. Oh my God. I have these moments. Okay. Now here's something so fucking psycho. I mean, really psycho. I'm like holding on to my magic ball. That they're in the pipes. That when I had my vision, they were in the pipes. Wait, let me get my book. Hold on. Let me get my book. 1 second. Wait, it might be in here. All right, you guys, I'm looking for my book. Oh, is it over here? Okay, wait. Oh, shoot. Let me see if I put it in my desk. Oh my God, I really would like to read it. I don't know where it is. All right, I turn the light back out. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking in my third eye. Because when I go through this and then I look at the picture after I have the message and I have the message that like the pipes are used. The pipes are used and it's part of whatever they're doing with these bodies. The pipes are part of this process. They're pipes. You guys, and I keep saying that because this is part of the process. It's part of it. Yes, this guy. So this is why video number 1, even though it's probably still confusing, this guy is the same guy I have a picture of it here. He's the same guy from yesterday's video. He was the one that Summer Betty. He is the one that follows Betty Lou's video. Here, let me grab it. Betty Lou. So I'm only using a few people. He is this same person that I showed yesterday. I said this was Proster Lake from the Kylie Rodney, and the video that bled into the shorts were his. He is this guy. Okay? He's the guy who was on the swing. Here, let me grab the swing. This is the same one. This here. Same person. Same person. These are all the same video. This guy is also this guy. This is all the same. These are all the same videos. This guy video is his. Same person. Like they're under the same name. So yesterday's video, which showed this, with Kylie Rodney's, is what I went over. Okay. This is Pete. This is the Pete guy. Who's all Pete. Pete. This is Pete. This is not Pete. There's 3 people I'm pulling together. This comes from the girl's video. This girl's video. And I said, so this dude is supposed to be sitting in that chair. Her videos, they show the information so clearly. Like that's supposed to be him sitting in the chair, right? So it's her videos that he's in. This is from the girl's video. What you see here, the same thing as Benny shows. They're the keys. These are the keys. See right in here. This is Kylie Rodney's car that was found under the water. It's right there in his mouth. These elements, they don't change. This here is what was in Kylie Rodney's car that Adventures with Purpose found. This was right in the car. It's right there. This is what he's got in his mouth. It lights up. This is Timothy. I want you to get a feeling for these people, because these are the people that give me the information. And it's given in the telephones like Summer, in reflections of reflections like Summer, like Kylie. When I'm looking at these videos, I've seen this information before. And when I look at these videos, I go very close in. I don't just look passively and see what they're telling me to see. I am programmed to go to these elements. I've seen it way too many times. Seen it way too many times. See? That girl shows different teeth, different lips, different information. Where did I... These are the boxes. Where did I see this exact photo of these boxes on the ground in someone's apartment? Whose video? It was in their apartment. These are the boxes that are just the maroon boxes. These things. See? I'm going to think of it. And he's just mimicking the whole... He's just mimicking the whole situation. Because he can, right? No one's saying or doing anything. No one's stopping them. But all it's showing here is what we just recognize to be true here. He's just showing it differently. He's showing he's the person inside the phone. He's the one in this layer. The one in, all the way inside there. Wait, let me see if I get closer. All the way in here. He is telling the story that's in here. This is what we saw for Summer Moon. She was in a reflection of a phone. Everyone's like, "Oh no, that's the phone is what's cracked." I'm like, why are we looking at a phone? At her through a telephone? That was the first thing that was like echoing through my head. There. Like, really? Why? I don't understand. See? That is this. Telling the story. Because whatever is in that bottom layer, right there, that's the story that is being hidden. That's what Summer Moon looked like. She was in a phone. Do you guys know what I'm talking about in the phone? Here, let me get the car picture. We're looking at her, wait, Summer, a reflection of her in a phone. In her very first photo, car photo. Let's see. Summer car. It's opening. Oh, hilarious. See see this picture right behind her? She has the clear box with the maroon. Let's see if the phone, oh God. Oh my God, I just closed the picture I was supposed to grab. Right, I did Summer car. Look at this picture I just noticed. It's right next to the picture I just copied and pasted. Holy shit. So Robert Vaughn, the one that allegedly did the blueprints, and I use his videos to show the blueprints to the equipment. And this is what I just opened up because it's on the same page as Summer. This and look what I opened up to. This is Robert Vaughn. I think that's a toilet. This is plumbing. This is telling me that this is plumbing. That this is plumbing. This is telling me this is telling this story. All right, so I'm just working with the picture. All right, so I changed the coloring a little so I could see it. See the symbols on the shirt? Doing the coloring again. Piping, plumbing. Okay. So now we see this in the Robert Vaughn photo. Now I don't know who Robert Vaughn is. I don't know if it's the Robert Vaughn that we know, but this guy has, look at my videos. I have a bunch of them on this video on Robert Vaughn. It's like the blueprint, right? Like I said, this picture's his, and this very, very much reminds me of what I'm showing you right now in this photo. This photo is matching. Let me grab one of these. Let me grab. Let's see. Do this one, the one that looks the most real. So this here this is the full photo. That guy back there that I said was in the window with the equipment, he's the victim. He's connected to this shit. The guy whose head is down with the hat on is running the ship. This in here that's the whole photo. Is that. There's the machine. You motherfuckers. See that? This. Change the coloring. Is this. Is this. It's right in there. See how you see what just happened? This here is that part. So it goes this way. Goes this way. It goes this way. And this goes down under, because that's a door down there. It's a door down there. This is metal. Metal piping. So these are metal. I'm going through it. This is metal piping. It's behind a wall. I think that's a green garbage truck. I'm seeing that this green piece is being pulled in. So I'm giving a reading. Yeah, this green piece is pulled in or put in. This is being put in or pulled into the white part. The white part is permanently put there. This is part of the setup. This is part of the machine. This green thing gets pulled in. It's not. This is what gets changed, and this is what gets changed in and out. This is like the drop off, let's say. So pulls in or gets put in, and this, let's say, is a head. See, these are connected, like it's the head's connected to that. Oh my fucking God. The head's in the triangle. Right? Just like my dream. The head is here. This is a bucket. It's a bucket. Holy shit. I'm good. Oh my God. This is my vision. See the blue thing? That's the head coming out of the triangle. These are pipes. They're in the pipes. You guys, I wrote this in the book. It's in my book. The heads are coming. I have to find the book. Where did I put it? It's because I wanted to reset it, like bind it. In the book, it reads that these heads were in pipes, and it was triangular, and the heads are sticking out of the pipes, and they are surrounded by cement, and they were put up in the ceiling, but they weren't old because you could tell they were fresh. This is what this is. That's what this is in Robert Vaughn's video. And those are heads coming out of the triangle. That's what that is. These are the same. Now this is from two different creators, right? The one from the left is from Pete that followed the short from Kylie Rodney. What's to the right is from Benny's friend, Faith. The world's getting smaller over here. And this is the car that is giving me the information. Now her car is completely covered with a tarp. And here, it's like he's holding the cylinder. But the person's gone. But this is what shows up in her video. This here is the cylinder they talk about. This here, let me brighten it up, is the cylinder that like represents the trophies. I mean, I don't know what they're doing here, but that's the cylinder. That's supposed to be him sitting in the passenger seat. Right? I wanted to show this again. This is from that Faith Guy's video. So this is what's going on in the car, the fake car. This really is clear that it's not a car. What's happening here, or under the first layer, is what goes on with the fake car. This is fake. Brighten it up. There are no sides to the car here. Like this is what's between the layers, right? This car is wide open. This is what's going on in her car. And this is called fake car. I call it a fake car because the top layer is the deep fake. And the bottom layer is sacrifice. She's not in a car. What I see, she might be in a car for the top layer. Her video is up here. This is her video with the K. This is Molly Golightly's video I showed you. I showed you tonight. It's the only video this I used was one. Has the K. The Pete Guys is an R and a K. Now it sounded like I looked at 110,000 different videos to get those. Those came from the videos I'm using tonight. No other video I'm using tonight. Reflection. Reflection. probably like, so reflection, reflection, what you talking about? Zooming in. This here right here, he's supposed to be on a train. Remember that. So this is not happening. He's reflecting on the other side is just a different face. But that's not possible. It's not possible. Fake car, not in a car. This is her video. He is in her videos. What shows up in these videos matches all my elements. Let me brighten this up. Just shows victims with a lot of stuff on them. This is the video from that night. And like I said, the other times I went back, it was the Beeston Bunch or the Kents or whoever follows the same guy. This here are in the walls, reflections in the windows. Beeston Bunch, Kent family. This is the guy in her video. And this is Faith. I have them all in the same grouping together. This is Molly. Just from those videos. I kept this in here because I need to know who that girl is. You guys, it's driving me crazy. I kept those in. The fingers are important. I mean, look at that, you guys. So this is Pete, right? This is the main video that followed Kylie Rodney's video from the party. These all are telling the same story because the settings don't matter. It's the elements, you guys. See, it doesn't matter the setting. The elements stay the same. The piping is through the head. You guys, Remember, I couldn't figure out where I got that picture of the bed with the gun? I got it from this guy's video. Look. I brought this up before earlier. It's see, what I see here is what's on the bottom here with him. Let me blow it up. I just see this section. This section. Oh, interesting. Okay, I have the story. All right, so this is how I do it here. See, now that we've gone over what we did, this is a bridge here. All right, so here we go. This is representative of the human sacrifice. This is the head here in the pipe. The pipe runs this is water down here. The pipe runs up to the bridge. The bridge has railroad tracks. This is the bridge, and here runs the piping. I mean, this is how I would follow me, because this is cement. The head's coming out of the cement. It's between the rods. This is the sacrifice. Here's the heart on the white. This is under a bridge. This is moist. This is moist. This is wet, mud, roots. I see roots. Roots coming out of moist green. Moist green. This is laying on top of it. It's being pulled. This is a bridge. I'm channeling, you guys. This is how I channel. Bridge. Runs this way. There's something running this way. Old railroad tracks. Goes this way. This is mud, moist. This is like the white mesh with the hearts is all right here. It's like a big bolt, but like it's all right here. It's like all of the stuff. There's a big heart on top. This is all the stuff. This is the sacrifice. It's being pulled. So these sacrifices are closer to an area of bridge, an old bridge. There's new construction up top. So if there's new construction I see up top layer, you'd be looking for fresh cement pillars. Those are cement pillars. See, the green's getting brighter. Here's the green face. So these are pillars. This is new. These are greens. These are ferns. This is a big green face. It's like this is the main attraction, like main piece of the sacrifice is the head. So I see this cement pillars. The head is between the cement pillars and this new addition up top. Grows plants. Like up here. This is a new addition. There's a doorway. The head is between both sections. So the head is between these greenery. It's right there. That is location. That's location. They're watering the plants. You guys are watering. They're watering the ferns. See, they're in the pipes. So if they're in the pipes, and I was saying that water is a must. Remember I said that? So those things on top are ferns. Is the pipe through the head? Whatever this concoction is that they have here, they think they're using some sort of watering situation. They like have this is how they get them back into the earth. I'm not even going to be able to listen back to myself because I'm talking so slow. I know I'm talking slow, you guys, but this is what I do when I write. The pipes are through the head. I'm seeing this. So the pipes, they're within the pipes. So if I said that before, they're in the pipes. There's something about the fluids that they're creating that they believe is going to replenish this greenery and bring in the new, because the new is up top. The new is up top. That's what they're doing. And that's what they think they're doing. These are the different ways to get into these rooms. The bathroom plumbing. Yeah, they're something about these sacrifices. They are creating some sort of fluid that could probably be put in the water to grow these ferns. Maybe it's marijuana. Maybe it's drugs. Maybe they're growing drugs. Maybe they're using this shit to put in the water. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something like that. Water, water. This is what the rooms look like. He looks just like these rooms. So I've really gotten down to just a few, handful, just a handful of stations that just, they give me the whole story where I don't need to get it from anybody else. Again, this is the Pete guy. If you don't pay attention to him in the videos, because it's not about him, and you pay attention to what's going on with the people that are supposedly, allegedly in this video, and if you blow them up, to me, you get the victim. That's what's on his back. To me, this is the victim. This, who's walking right there, is the victim. This whole video And talked about this the other day. How you get in there. This is faith. And this is the video of faith that I said, oh, wow. Oh. See, now I see this differently. Where are your teeth going? So this is the head. See? That is the head. So that, if that is the head, so if that's the head, that's the head. See, because that would be the new structure up here. That's there. They get smaller and smaller. See, this so this is the cement piece, this is the machine. And these things, see, they go smaller. Here's the small little box. Where do your teeth go? See, this does something to the head. It's with the water. And the reason he's asking, where do your teeth go? Because this here, sorry you guys, this is yeah, very, very much so do I see all of these channels are speaking the same language and telling the same story. It might be in green here, but there's no difference between the story being told here and the one I just showed you of the guy that follows Kylie Rodney's video. There's no difference. This here, this here, is exactly why Summer's phone looked like that. Yeah, the teeniest box. Teeniest box tells the biggest story. So remember, we're talking about Faith, that girl's video with the guy, and Pete, and Benny, and Molly. That's really what it has come down to. And I think that this shows the total print. See, there's a small one in here. Roots. There's a lot that has to do with plants, water, replenishment. A lot. I mean, I get that all the time. She's in the leaves, she's in the leaves. And this dude, I'm just thinking is going to come in somewhere. This is the picture from Benny. The picture is just one of those pictures that I keep open. I actually keep it on my desk. All right, you guys, so we've got all of those characters that to me are one big story, one big storyboard. And as you could see, nothing has wavered. No information has shifted. None. Another one, I keep forgetting about Ryan Upchurch, who gives me so much information. What the heck is this? Where's this from? Oh, it's crazy, ladies. Nothing has changed. Nothing has wavered. It is literally all the same. I gotta listen back to this because I do know there was a lot of, I don't even know how much I said, but there was a lot of channeling. I mean, I could feel it, but I don't know if I expressed it loud enough. So I had to go listen to. All right, you guys. 3 hours. Wow. That's it for tonight. Thank you all for those kind words. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. That's why you have to get alerted, because I change my time. Wow, there's a lot going on in this picture. There is, you guys. It's worth looking at. All right, until later. Maybe I'll go back on tomorrow afternoon. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. To all my members, subscribers, thank you. And I'm keep those emails coming. I love it. I'm getting stuffy. I do. I love listening. Sorry. And reading your emails. All right. That's it. Good night, folks. Talk to you soon.